welcome everyone to this unboxing video of the BRIO 33995 Ascending Curves Track Pack. So let's go ahead and open the box and see what we have inside. First up we have the BRIO product catalogue with the steam engine train on the cover. Next is a product leaflet showing 6 different layout options that you can build with this set. Right, here we go then. The ascending curves themselves. Firstly, love the colour. Obviously these are made from plastic rather than wood, but they feel strong, they're rigid, and they've got a nice steel girder effect inside the track. And it looks as though, yeah, they're reversible. Okay, so that's something that was unclear from the initial information that was released, but is great news as it opens up a ton of new layout building options. Next, we've got 6 grey girder style supports that fit together to offer more stability when stacking multiple supports on top of each other. Then we have 2 red midway support stays, one for each curve, and looks like they can also fit on top of the grey support pillars too. Then at the bottom of the box inside looks like it's the wooden track elements. We have 4 large curves and 2 regular wooden ascending tracks. Now, one thing we thought when we saw the initial images of this set was that each curve ascended 1 support high while curving the equivalent of 2 large bends. And if I place the ascending curve on top of these 2 bends here, you can see that yes, that is in fact the case. Taking a look at the booklet, we've got 6 layout suggestions, 3 closed loops and 3 open-ended options. So let's build a couple of these and test a battery train around the curves to see how it gets on. So from the looks of it, these smaller midway supports are not essential when you're rising from the ground floor to 1 pillar high, as the track is still fairly stable. However, they appear to be essential when you're rising from 1 support to 2. Now it's good to see that these grey pillar supports can be used with regular wooden track as well as the ascending curves. That's definitely going to come in useful for future big builds. Okay, so let's try one of the open-ended layouts next, as I want to see a battery train can make it all the way up 2 of these curves. Looking closely at the track sections, you can see that the surface is grooved to provide something for the battery trains to grip as they climb. Looking at our Mighty Red Action locomotive here, you can see that the rubber treads on the driving wheels are also grooved, which will assist with climbing this hill. Something BRIO mentioned in their marketing material was that these curves will provide speed. So let's see what happens when we try this train on freewheel going down 2 curves. Yep, plenty of speed, and no derailing, thanks I would imagine to these side bumpers that are preventing the train from falling off the track. Even from 3 tiers high, the train doesn't seem to fall off, which is great news. So while we've got this all set up, I want to test something real quick. I saw an image last year of the Central Station set, which was the set that introduced these curves in 2021. Now there was an image showing a train passing underneath the curve itself, and now I have the track in hand, I can see that at the top of the curve is a small flat section. So I wonder if a train can actually pass underneath. Now, testing this theory with some curves is not likely to be successful, but let's give it a try, as that's what we have. And as you can see, it does pass, but it's very tight indeed. Now I suspect if we change the girder support for a different support element, that might allow the track to move over and the train to clear the track. We have a curved bridge track here, so let's try that with a longer straight section and see. Okay, yeah, so you can see the train goes right underneath these ascending curves. However, it does depend on what you're connecting them to, but useful to know for future layouts. Now, something I've noticed that might not be clear is that these two curves are not both the same. In fact, they're opposites. So this means that while you can go up and down and make a semicircle like this, you can't turn this curve round and continue that circle upwards to make a spiral. To do this, it looks like you'd need to purchase more than one of these sets. But that said, you can still make plenty of different layout options with the two opposite curves going up and down in different directions, or placing wooden track between the two curves. I'm certain in time we will definitely look to pick up some more of these sets so that we can do bigger curves going in more directions. So there you have it. This was our first impressions and unboxing of the BRIO 33995 Ascending Curves Track Pack. We're super excited to integrate these curves and supports into future layouts and come up with some awesome new track designs for you. If you want to pick up a pack of these ascending curves, then we've got some links in the description for you. Clicking these links doesn't cost you anything, but it does help support the channel, as does hitting the like and subscribe button. So, until next time, thanks for watching, and keep on building.